Hello everyone, Debbie here. Welcome back to Barossa Valley Crafts. Please excuse the snuffles and the squeaky voice. I've got a bit of a head cold at the moment. Today we're going to do this card. So we're often after mail cards, and this stamp is from Eclectic Images, which are in Victoria. Beautiful stamp. It's of an FJ Holden. So for the FJ Holden person in your life, they will really appreciate something like this. So we're using this one. So it's called, hang on, I'll just grab this bit of paper out. So it's called Holden FJ, and it's from Eclectic Images. The code is CAT656K. So we're going to use that stamp along with, where are we? This stamp, which is also from Eclectic Images, which is Life is Too Short to Drive a Boring Car. And then the background, we're using Couture Creations, the windmill and tree set from the Lucky Country collection. So a couple of different branded products here. And the stamping and blending will be done with Versafine Clair inks, and they are from Craftzone in Melbourne. So I will add links to all these places in the description. Now, I do not get any monetary gain from these. It's just I get these products. If I like them, I use them. Simple as that. Anyway, let me show you how I have done this. So I'm using my stamp press, or stamping platform, as some people call them. This particular one is a Couture Creations precision stamping platform. Now I've cut out a piece of card here. Now this particular piece of card is, let me just get my ruler. Obviously you will cut the card to suit the size stamp you're using, but for this particular one I want 5.5 by 4.5 inches. I'm just going to pop that onto here, like so. We're going to be doing a couple of different techniques here too. I'll show you as we go along. Now to start off with, we're going to stamp. Let's see, which one should we do first? We'll stamp the car first. So I'm just going to place that on here. Now, as you can see here, I've probably done it a bit too high. I actually want it to look like the wheels are sitting on the grass. So I'm going to bring it down a bit. And pick that up. Now, for stamping this, I'm going to be using Versafine Clair Nocturne. So I'll just ink up the stamp. And pop that into place. Give it a good press. Make sure you allow time for the ink to soak into the card. Now you can see I've just missed a couple of little bits. I didn't ink it properly. So the beauty of these stamp presses is because nothing has moved, you can stamp on exactly the same spot. There we go, that's better. Now I'm just going to clean my stamp as I go. So I just use wet ones to clean the ink off. That's just something I've always done. A lot of people don't do it, but I do. I'm fussy about my stamps. Alrighty. What I have then done is I have here, so this is like masking paper. So it's got like a shiny film on one side and it's flat paper on the other. So on the flat paper side, I have stamped the same car. And then I'm going to pull the backing sheet off this. So I've cut around it. So I fussy cut around the car. So it's going to sit over this stamped image. So I'm just going to line that up. And we're going to mask this off. Oh, hang on, I've just got to line it up properly. There we go, I think that's got it. All right, so I'm just going to put that on there. And now, using the other stamp, I'm going to pop that into place. And hopefully this time I can try and line it up so it looks like it's sitting in the grass. Just move it up a bit. There we go. Pick it up, and again, inking up with Versafine Clair Nocturne. I really do like the Versafine Clair for stamping with. The ink pad itself is a really firm pad, and it makes a crisper, clearer stamped image. Now we'll just stamp that onto there. Again, giving it a good press. Just give it another little rub there. Oh, I haven't done it perfectly straight, but that's okay. We'll fix that up in a minute. Okay, the rest of it looks like it's stamped really well. So again, I'll just clean the ink off my stamp. Okay, we'll just pull this out. Okay, so now I'm just going to get a scrappy bit of paper. Now, I'm just going to make sure that's all dry. So I'll just use my heat gun to dry that off. Alrighty, so now we're going to blend some inks around here. So for the sky, I'm going to use two colours. I'm going to use, these are the new Versafine Clair colours, so Very Perry and Barley Blue. So I'll just take the lid off, put some ink on my brush. When you're doing blending, always start off your card, otherwise you'll end up with a big blob. So rather than having it in a circular motion, I'm just going to go back and forth because I want it to be like wispy type cloud type thing. And you just add it until you've got the depth of colour that you want. So that's all I want in that one. Now we'll go to the Barley Blue. Okay, and same thing again. Just rub that on there, back and forth. So it gives it hopefully like cloudy sort of effect. Okay. And then for the grass area, I'm going to be using spruce. So I'll just ink that up a bit and do that area there. There we go. Now, because I didn't take my stamping all the way to the bottom, using the black, I'm just going to put some black ink on here, and I'm just going to blend it onto the bottom of the card so we don't have that line there. You could, if you wanted to, cut the card down, but I don't want to make the card too small. So that's now covered that little white strip. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to remove the mask. And as you can see there, it now looks like the trees are behind the car. Now, very gently, using a bit of the same blue for the sky, I'm just going to pounce a bit where the windows are, so it looks like you can see the sky through the windows. There we go. Now I'm going to use this. So this is a card deco colour. Hang on, I just need to get my craft mat, and I'm going to smoosh a bit of that ink on here, and I'm going to spritz it with water, and then using a brush I'm going to pick up that colour and colour in the car. You just have to do some searching for your Art Deco paints. You can use the Distress Oxides if you like. They react with water, as do the Element inks. But this is the particular colour that I wanted for this car, hence using that colour. So I'll just finish colouring that in. While I'm doing this, I'll just let you know that I do have a couple of Facebook groups. One of them is called Card Making for Beginners and Beyond. I'll add the link in the description. If you'd like to join, you're more than welcome. Just answer the question to join, and you can come and share your creations with like-minded people. Okay, I think that's got it all. Oh, better do the roof. So I went to a craft show here in Adelaide, and that's where I got this stamp from Eclectic Images. So as I said, I'll add the link in the description so you can visit them. There we go. I think that's about it. I am not an artist, so it's far from being very clever with colouring. And now I'm going to use this. So this is a grey silver. This is a Kuretake Real Brush ink pen. So I'll just colour in. Hang on, I'll give it a bit of a shake. So this is just like all the chromy silver bits on the car. Like so. And the wheel hubs. And there it is. Very easy today. And I like that one. Okay, so now I'm going to bring my stamp press back in. And pop this into place. And we'll get the saying. Okay, let's see. Make sure I've got it the right way up. So life is too short to drive a boring car. Now I'm going to just line that up, make sure it's nice and straight. Now using the grid on my stamp press, I'm just going to line that up on those lines so that I've got it straight. And I'll move this one across and back a bit. Whoops, I've gone up on an angle there. Oh, I still haven't got that straight. There, I think that's got it. There we go. Just move that up a tiny bit. Okay, so now we'll go back to the Nocturne. And stamp that into place. There we go. Nice stamps. They really do give a nice, clear, crisp stamped image. They're nice and thick. Okay. Now, we'll put it all together as a card. So I'll just use some double-sided tape. You can use glue. It's whatever your preference is. Okay. Just pop this this on here. Just lining that up, try and get it centered. And then I'll remove the remaining backing paper. Now, I hope you've enjoyed my tutorial. If you have, please do give me the thumbs up. And if you'd like to subscribe so you're notified of more tutorials, that'd be great. And then I'll just pop this onto the base card. And we'll do the same thing again. So we'll just remove one piece, line it up, then remove the rest. At least when you're using glue, you've got to usually have a bit of wriggle space. With the tape, you don't. So you need to take some time and line it up as much as you can. And now we'll just take those away. And there it is. Just get all this out of the way. I'll just turn it over and give it a press. And all done. So that's it. So easy and very effective. So that's using Eclectic Images and the Couture Creations, the Lucky Country Collection stamp, and inks, the Versafine Clair inks from Craftzone. Thank you for joining me, and hopefully we'll see you all again soon. Bye.